What's up, guys? It's KingDaddyDMAC, and welcome back to another episode of Hermit FTB. Oh yeah, baby. So I just got back from PAX just yesterday. Needed a little time to recharge. Man, I had the best time ever. PAX is so much fun. If you ever get a chance, I'm sorry, my mouse is wiggling around a little bit. If you ever get a chance to go, definitely go. I think I'm gonna have to make this a yearly thing and start going to more cons, but it was just amazing. I'll try and talk about it more later, and I'll put a little video together about it, and pictures and video and all that good stuff. But anyway, I put up a tweet yesterday seeing what people wanted to see, which series to start off with, and it looks like Feed the Beast won, which I'm not complaining. I love Feed the Beast. And oh man, what's been going on since we left? Wow, I think we had like around 60 something stacks. Look at this now. Almost 200 stacks of UU matter. I know. And we're going to finally start to use this stuff up this episode. Oh, we really got to. It's getting obnoxious. I've got almost 3 barrels full of over 1,000 piles of those scrap boxes. So much. And it's getting dark out. And we got to start getting going with things. I think today we're going to do the Fusion Reactor. I think it should be pretty cool. I tested it out a little bit in creative, but yeah, I'm still a little scared, but we'll see how it goes. Just to get ready for that, I've been doing the whole hydrogen thing in here. So we've been getting tons of hydrogen cells, and I've just been having this running and running and running. Let's quickly just turn this compressed air. I don't really know what I'd use the compressed air for, so I just turn it back into empty cells and then put it right back into here again, and then this will sort of flip-flop it around. And let's just see, over here, I've been throwing the hydrogen in to go cycle into here, and it gets turned into this, they say, they call it D cells, but let's see, deuterium, something like that. Deuterium, that sounds good. So we'll call it deuterium. But anyway, D cells, and then I put the D cells in over here. I could put it in the barrel right on top. Boom. And then it goes down into the hopper and then into here. And as soon as we have 4, the D cells then turn into trinium or T cells. And right there is all you need to get the fusion reactor going. So it takes 1 T cell and 1 D cell. Now you can also run it with the helium-3, which I've been making. I've been bringing over all the glowstone and turning that into helium, and then you can turn the helium, and that, by the way, turns into helium, gold, and redstone. But then you can turn the helium into helium-3 by 1 more cycle through the industrial centrifuge. So pretty cool, and got it semi-automated just with those cells there. I still have to fill them up, but we need to completely automate this so that we can get the fusion reactor going 24/7. So anyway, that's all that stuff. I get, you know what, real quick, let's just take a peek. Let's take a peek before we get to work. And let's see, down here I turned off the emerald production because bam, look at that. In fact, Hypno said it was overflowing and he took a bunch during the weekend. So I turned that off, and it's now, just as of yesterday, on diamond production. And that does take a little bit more, about 3 times the lapis, I think, actually. But it's okay. It's making us diamonds. And there's so many neat ways to get diamonds now. You can get it through Hermitcraft or through just about anything. Got our steel going on. And yeah, in fact, in our lava world, I got to move that very soon. But anyway, this is the bottom part. And this cycles up all those cells. And then over here, this is already actually full, but is the liquid mercury, which we're getting from the redstone. And this is then in turn used in our industrial grinder. So anyway, that's all good. I think that's about everything. Our witch farm's doing fine. Still got to adjust it so that it's more productive. But I think we'll actually end up making a whole bunch more. Ooh. And one last thing to show you. Right before I left, I set up a quarry, In fact, 4 quarries. And this is where we're going to have our big old, wow, look at that. Look at that. This is where we're going to have our big, like factory. Big factory, and have all of our automation. I went ahead and cleared out this whole area. We got to cut down this middle part. We got to decide what materials we want to build out of it. But here's where we're going to have just probably 100+ industrial centrifuges, all to hurry up that production of helium-3, of T cells, of D cells, and then automation for whatever else we want to make. So, and this is directly under our base. Although I didn't build a stairway into it yet. But I didn't want to go too far before the next episode. So anyway, I'll meet you inside and let's get going on that fusion reactor. Alright, so I've been waiting and man, this is just taking forever. But finally, this should be, I think, our last highly advanced machine block. I call them chrome blocks that we need. And nope, wrong one. Here we go. Now these are the fusion coils, and these are what's needed in order to do the fusion reactor. And we need 24 of them, and just look at this. So dang expensive. Look at superconductor, look at Tesla coil, look at energy flow circuit. So ungodly expensive. Anyway, let's do this. Shift click it. Bam, 24. All right, and then here's our fusion reactor. For these electronic energy orb crystals. For those, 2 of these guys, which are real expensive, and also kind of like a wire / like a transformer, and then a GregTech computer cube. So let's grab this bad boy. Awesome. And let's go set them up. Now I built this room, and this is where I was gonna put it until I found out I think you can get electrocuted by the fusion reactor. And I'm not sure if that's just the wires or if the coils themselves can too. So I think we're going to actually sink this down into the ground one. But we're going to have it right over here, and I hope I don't regret this, because it is possible for this guy to explode, which is not good and happened to me while I was in creative mode playing with it. I've only set it up once, and just to make sure I could get everything all good in the hood. But this should be pretty freaking cool. I'm so excited because this is basically what you work up to that I know of in GregTech. Like, I think this is the most advanced endgame GregTech thing out there, at least for power production. So this should be pretty nifty. All right. So I think that's right. Let's go ahead and throw these out. Let's first do the coils. You just make this, it's a pretty interesting pattern. I had to look this up on the wiki, but it's 24 blocks in total. And I think these you can actually just break with your pickaxe. I don't think you need to use the wrench. Let me just find out here if we need the wrench. Bam, and tool bag. It's my tool bag. So many bags within bags. Okay. So let's knock you off. Let's see. Can I pick this up? Nope. So you can just break it with your anything. Just like that. I would be so upset, so raging right now if that just broke. Alright, so we're all good. Let's get back up there. Okay. So let's get this last guy. Put him in. And let's get that fusion reactor going. Bam. Awesome. So, ooh, that's, you know what? This is very interesting. This says it has the coils. I thought this would have to be, I guess it wouldn't matter because you can put wires in between, which we're going to end up having anyway. So why don't we knock, oh, I got to be careful. Oh, got to be careful. Do not want to break this guy by mistake. All right. Now let's grab the glass. I guess we'll just use glass here for now so that we can see everything. Awesome. So it's got coils, but it's got 0 EU. Now, I believe, actually, let's grab our blocks. I believe you got to send power into this, but I'm curious. I'm thinking now, yeah, because to start each cycle, now, there's only basically 4 different recipes you can have for this. Let's look at it and see if it tells us recipes. So the D cells and the T cells, this cost 40,000 EU to start the cycle, and this is a one-time cost, and then it's going to be making 32,000 EU per tick, and that's for 1,024 ticks. That's a total of 33,500, and or what is that? 33 million? My goodness, so much. Now, if we went instead with helium-3, it cost about twice as much to start it up. It makes the same EU per tick, but the cycle lasts twice as long. So therefore, you're using half the deuterium and half the helium-3 to get double the EU. So it's not that bad. And then if we wanted to use wolfram, and wolfram is just tungsten, and lithium, that's going to make iridium. And this is what we've been saving the UU matter for, because this is cheaper to make. Let's just look real quick. So that's how we make it industrial electrolyzer. To make tungsten, actually, you know what? It probably doesn't show up in the UU thingamajigger. So I'll have to show you. That's a secret. Okay, and then so those are the 2 power makers. These are the 2 ones that cost power. And then this makes platinum, which is the beryllium. And I think that's just ender pearls pretty much to make that in the wolfram. For that guy, let's just look. Yep, ender pearl dust. And it will make every 16. So a stack of ender pearls will make 1 beryllium. So we got a little bit of that as well. So cool. Now we got to bring power into this bad boy. Now I believe this side and this side, those big circles, I think that's where the power has to go in. And then those little dots are where power can go out. So let's see. I guess we'll have it go right here, maybe. I think that's good. Let's dig up. It's a little dangerous. I hope no creepers follow me while I'm doing this. All right. So let's get out our... Oh, I hate working at nighttime. Oh, no, there it was. Okay. So now let's get this. And that's just so no creepers come along. Alright, cool. What are they talking about? Great places, those hills. Gonna quarry there. Whoa! Dude, look at this. This must be like right in the corner of a biome or something. Got just like a little area where it can rain. That's pretty cool. Alright, and we're gonna move some solar panels over there. So let's grab a couple of these bad boys. Probably should grab them all, but I'm not going to do that. We'll just grab a few for now. And these, once I get this thing running, we don't need to send any power to it whatsoever. It is completely self-sustaining. All right, let's get that one that fell. There you are. 13. All right, cool. So I'm going to get the rest of this. Well, we'll do this together real quick. We will put in the solar panels on the top. Right now, that one single solar panel is powering our whole freaking base, which is pretty crazy. Where is it? Okay, it should be right there. I love these hybrid solar panels. Alright, so I'm going to put the rest of these in, and then I will meet you back once we are getting the rest of the fusion reactor ready. Alright guys, so we've got the wire all the way up to the solars. Let's bring this bad boy down and start to get him all charged up. All right, one more. Please don't blow up. Please don't blow up. Okay. Nice. Now this guy almost acts like I think up to no. Maybe it's even 100 million. I think it's up to 100 million EU that it can store itself. So that guy's charging. We got to get up to 40 million. So let's run on in here. Let's get one of our tritium T cell and one of our deuterium cells, D cells. We're going to want to automate this pretty soon. Now, here's where I think I could get electrocuted. Not positive, but just to play it safe, we're going to cover this guy with glass. And hopefully, that will avoid any type of electrocution. Now, if you do know about this, let me know, and I'm sure we'll figure out today as we play with this, but that looks like it should be all safe. So now, it's charging up. Let's go ahead, let's put our T cell on top. Let's put our D cell on the bottom. Awesome. All right, so that's good. Now we got to figure out a way to let the cells out. So while that guy's charging up, we're going to have to do that, and we're going to have to get some other wires as well. Let's see, it doesn't look like I have them on me. So let's go grab a wooden transport pipe. Let's grab our target gate. Okay. And maybe some more golden pipe. And I think we have a diamond chest on us. Perfect. That should work just fine. Alright, now as far as the other wires, they're going to be coming out of the side over here from that side, or that side where the little dots are. So I guess this would be right here, the best place to set up for our target gate to pull out. Still not sure if I'm saying that right. I'm probably never, ever going to say it right. Okay, so that's good. And let's go run down. And for now, I guess we will just do these pipes right here down to a chest. Okay. And this will clean up later once we figure out where we're going to put the rest of the pipes. That's good. Now, as far as for reloading, ooh, look at 30,000, almost there. Almost there. We need 40,000. All right, so for the other sides, for the top and bottom, to reload, I think we are going to use red power. You know what? I'm going to futz around with this for a little bit, and we'll be right back. Check it out, guys. It already started, and now at this point, so we've got our first one going. And at this point, it's not going to need that startup cost anymore, that initial 40,000. So this is all energy that we're creating. So if I knock this out now, it's not connected. It's still creating massive, massive amounts of EU. That's awesome. Oh, and the cells are about to pop out. Boom. And you get both cells back. It looks like in the recipe you only get one, but you actually get both, which is kind of nice. I'm not sure why they didn't. It's probably to make it look like it's fusing it together. They only wanted to have one. But, oh well. It's good enough for me. Good enough for me. I was just trying to work out how we're going to fit in these managers, because they have to receive power, and that's going to be a little bit of a pain in the butt. It's going to be ugly, I'll tell you that much. Now, can we set this on glass? No. But I think we can set it if I use the micro blocks. Okay, so we're going to hold off on that, and we'll probably work on the sorting more next video. But look at that, already 72 million. We got to figure out something to do with this power, because otherwise it's just going to be completely wasted. You know what we could do real quick? I want to try out. Let's see. Let's grab some wolfram. And let's grab some lithium. All right. So it's going up. We're at 90 million. That's what's needed for... Oh, did I crash? Please tell me I didn't crash. Okay. So 40 million EU start for the trinium, and it gives you helium in an empty cell. The helium-3 is 60 million EU to start. The iridium costs 90 million EU plus 2,000, over 2,000 EU per tick. That's crazy. And then the platinum, 80 million, and the same ridiculous amount of EU per tick that it's losing. So anyway, let's throw this wire back in so that we're getting some power into it also from the solar panel, so it's not completely losing it. And I believe I can just switch these out since that cycle's still going. As long as the cycle hasn't ended, I can just freely go and switch them out. Let's just let that finish. Let's put all this wolfram in there. Did it finish yet? Okay, almost finished. And this should get us 33 iridium. Bam. All right, it's starting. Did it not even charge me the startup cost on that? If it didn't, that's ridiculous. Come on, baby. Give me that iridium. Nice. Oh, I think we missed it. Let's go downstairs and check this out. So here, checky out. We got our iridium from it. That is awesome. And it looks like it's staying up. I don't know if that's glitched or what, but it should be. I guess we're producing more than 2,000 EU. Yeah, we definitely are. So I think only with 4 solars, we could keep this going. That's nuts. That is so nuts. And look at just how quickly it makes an iridium. It takes about this long to make 1 UU matter. Maybe even longer. And here. Is it going to show up? Yes. Alright, so now that we have that going, I think we'll save automating this until next episode and worry about that. What I do want to worry about is we are wasting power. Not while it's making the iridium, but right now when I switch it back to the deuterium, trinium, the T cell, D cell, or the H3 cells with the deuterium. So anyway, we're going to make a bunch of these guys. You can see they are the ones that are kind of like the transformer. So here it's saying it can take up to, what is that, 1 million EU per tick in, or per packet size, and it will put out 8,192, which is exactly how much the matter fabricator can take. So we're going to make 3 of these. I already had 2 of them made. And then this guy is the superconductor wire, and this basically can take any amount of EU in that the game really does right now, and any amount out. So this is what we're going to need a whole heck of a lot of. So there we have 16. Now these I think can also electrocute you. So it's kind of scary to work with. But anyway, what we're going to do here is, let's see, for the out, I think I want to go down would be the safest. And then go underneath the floor. Alright. So here we're going to take, this is the superconductor wire. Oh. Boom. And actually, no, I did not want to do that. Sorry, buddy. Sorry about that. Let's go to here. And then we should, I think, be able to just shoot across. Like so. And I think we will then cut up right there. Is that where we want to cut up? Maybe we want to go a little bit further. Yeah, we definitely want to go a little bit further. So here, this is where we're going to start to try and hook in our matter fabricator. So you know what? I'm going to get this set up a little bit, and then we'll come back. All right, so let's see how we have this. I'm going to mimic this block right here, the basalt brick, whatever you call it. Basalt. It's going to mimic where the matter fabricator is going to be. And hopefully, I think that should be okay. So anyway, going around this, we're going to want to start to use this other wire. Okay, now this is the one that changes it down to the 8,000 whatever amount. Now it can take in on these sides here that look like have like a 5 on a die, whereas the one has got to face it. So we're going to hold down shift and switch it over. Now it's facing into what will be the matter fabricator. Do another one here. And let's do our final one right here. So we're going to be able to face 3 of them into it. And we could face up to 4. But I want to save the rest of the excess power, the other 8,000, to save to use for more projects around our base. So now that we have that all set, let's use the rest of this guy. We could actually bring him up sooner. Let's see. You know what? I don't know if this is going to be too dangerous or not. Probably bring him up right here. I think that's good. Like that. It's not. Oh! Yep, it happened. I got electrocuted. I got electrocuted. I'm curious if I made quantum armor, if that would help. Now, thank God this stuff doesn't... Gotta be quick. Alright, let me just get resuited up. Alright, so... Oh, and it looks like that's what was happening, my armor. Let me get ultra recharged up. Alright, I think I'm all good now. Just gotta be careful about that. Now, oh, I wanted to tell you guys, I met a whole lot of people at PAX, but it was really cool. I got to hang out with Slowpoke and a bunch of the other mod authors of Feed the Beast, and they are such cool guys. Oh my god. Also got to meet Direwolf, which is really cool. He's pretty much the only person that I go to when I'm trying to learn about new stuff about mods. So it was really, really cool getting to meet him. He's a really nice guy as well. Let's see. Don't electrocute me. But yeah, that was really neat. Got to go do karaoke with them and Captain Sparkles. I got to meet Aurelian and GB and Schism, Pungence. I know I'm probably leaving more people out, but when I do that video, I'll show you. Alright, let's grab some of these guys, because we have all that wire we need. And this is for the superconductor wire. Alright, so we got another 8 there. Awesome. Okay. This may be more wire than I need, but what the heck. Alright, so that one, now that's all connected, and now that's all connected. Awesome. So right here, we have 3 of them all facing in, and this is right where the matter fabricator is going to go. So let's knock you out. And this is cool though, it doesn't look like I'm getting electrocuted there, so I guess we can set up glass everywhere else. Let's go and grab our matter fabricator. Alright, so just to give you an idea, this is how fast the matter fabricator is going right now. And I know we took a bunch of solar panels out, but it's very impressive. Just wait till you see this. So let's knock that out. Let's grab them out. Please don't explode on me. Alright. And do I have plenty of scrap? Let's grab a couple more piles of scrap. Let's see, the scrappy scrap is right there. Did it come out? Alright. So, coming back in, and this we have to automate as well. I'll probably wait until next episode. But once again, oh, you know what? All those single sides are not facing the right way. So that's actually really good that I did this and checked it. So now if we press here, oh, no, that is not what we wanted to happen. Okay, that one's facing the right way. Oh, I'm gonna get electrocuted again. Okay. So let's head back up here. Let's get this working now. Jeez. Okay, point towards me. Okay, that's pointed towards me. And last one. Nice, okay. So now let's put the matter fabricator on. These are each pointing in 3 separate 8,000 EUs. And now, bam, look at how fast that goes. Now watch this. Look at that go up. So quick. Oh, this is awesome. This is freaking awesome. We gotta put in, I'm just gonna put in glass for now, just to protect ourselves so we do not get electrocuted. But I'll snazzy her up later. Anyway, guys, I think that's gonna about do it. I know this took a little while, but I wanted to get the whole thing on this episode. And then we will, don't get electrocuted. We will work on automating this next time. How are you doing here? See, and look at now, it's starting to suck out way too much. So I think I'm going to switcheroo these with the trinium again so that it can start producing power. All right. Give me that UU. And then we're going to use all this UU to make more wolfram so that we can make more iridium, which is awesome. All right, guys. So anyway, I'll check you next time. Going to work on my single player next. So I hope you enjoy that. Hopefully, I think by this weekend is when I'll put up all my pack stuff. And yeah, I missed you. I missed you all a lot. Let's not be away for that long again. All right. Ooh, who put that up there? Weird things going on. All right. Peace out.